What I noticed this morning was that my other pineapple guava has got like 2 flowers on it. So we got 2 sets of 2 flowers. And we're gonna just try to see if we can hand pollinate them. If this is all we get, maybe we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 fruits. Or we may get some more more flowers. These kind of popped up out of nowhere, so we'll see. So I'm kind of seeing the dust of this pollen as I'm, I can even see it on the paintbrush. You may not be able to see it with the video, but that stamen or whatever, the little middle section there, we're going to just go ahead and get the pollen from this as we're kind of doing that, and go back to the other flower from the other one. I guess I could go to both flowers here. Although the stamen on this one these two might be spent because they're a couple days old already. So just go back and forth a couple times, I guess. This one back here is definitely a newer flower. So yeah. Hopefully we get some more flowers on these guys. Like I said, these flowers just popped up out of nowhere. We've never had fruit on these before. All right, one last little brush and kind of flick the thing to try to throw some pollen off, and hopefully that's gonna pollinate something. I know that hand pollination sometimes is key to these. Some people have a lot of luck without doing anything. Other people have no luck until they hand pollinate, and then they have good luck with that. But all right, wow, we're getting rain, decent rain for the first time in weeks. Woo. It's weird that you can be waiting for this rain for so long. Kind of reminds me of watching those old TV shows, maybe Little House on the Prairie, or one like that, and there's a drought, and all the farmers are like depressed, and they're, the bank won't give them a loan or whatever, and a miracle happens. It just rains on their crop, and it saves their whole season. Luckily, we're not in that bad of shape, but all the plants we planted, in the ground need this rain. A lot of them in the pots probably need this good, slow soaking, slow drenching. So this is good, as long as we don't get any flooding, because we'll get in the rainy season in a couple months and probably be flooded so bad we'll be saying, stop raining, stop raining. Well, it rained quite a bit last night, and right now it's misting. All the plants look well watered and happy. Yep. If this philodendron or pothos or whatever would get happy, that'd be nice. But we might have to do a really good trim and maybe take the roots out and trim the roots, or divide this in a couple smaller pots. I don't know, it definitely needs a reset of some sort. But yep, it's nice and wet. Everything is saturated. Hopefully all the plants that we've planted in the ground over the last month or two are going to get really happy. Don't think any papayas coming up unless that's papaya, but most likely that's just weeds. Pumpkins. What are these? Indian blankets. Just been giving them coffee and coffee grounds. Spearmint, various like hibiscus things here. So yep, got some things that really haven't taken off as far as rooting, you know, kind of stressed looking. Other things that cats and all keep knocking down, like this here. Cats or dogs. And this is just Biden's Alma, which is growing out of a container. So let's see what else have we got. Got one of the hibiscus, looks like it's forming a bloom head. So the weather is crazy again. Almost every video lately I've been talking about how crazy the weather has been. It was supposed to get 58, then 57 last night. Then it's 53, and instead of going up, we have no sunshine. See, this is like 9:30 in the morning. It dropped from 53 to 51. So again, predicted to be between 57 and 58 and 51 now. It's misting out, and 40% chance of rain, I guess, again today. And this is Easter Sunday, so we had planned to do hide and eggs for the kids, and we may still do it. We just might do like a rush job, you know, come out here, get well dressed, you know, dress for cold weather, and hide some eggs and just get them out. Yeah. So it's not far-fetched for the weatherman to say it's going to be one temperature and it be 10 degrees difference. Not quite that much difference today, but still 7 degrees difference. It's quite a bit, you know. You could change your whole, you know, 5 degrees is half of a USDA zone difference between, you know, so like zone, you know, like you say 9A, 9B, there's 10 degrees between the two of them, you know, where you go from the highest point to the lowest point. So every 5 degrees you go a half a zone difference. So being 7, 5, 6, 10 degrees difference in a weather pattern could say, okay, this plant is not hardy at this temperature, it's hardy at that temperature. You're planning for it to be this temperature, and it's, you know, 10 degrees cooler, and that's going to stress your plant, or it might kill it, or anything. You never know. And it's not like you're going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 and say, okay, this is colder than I expected. Let's get this, you know, out of here and put it under a light or take it inside. I'm sure the comfrey really love the drenching though. So we're probably not going to do too many garden things today, as far as I know, being that it's bad weather and Easter. But this is just kind of like our daily garden vlog, I guess you would say. And maybe tomorrow the weather will be better, or it might be worse. And if the weather is really bad, we probably won't do a long video, if any at all. All right, take care and happy Easter, everybody.